a very familiar gospel passage, and a rather long one, too. For those reasons, we might lose sight of a gem, a jewel of a lesson that is hidden in here. Jesus reproves the Pharisee, but not for some petty legalism that is being adhered to as mainline doctrinal truth. We all know stories in various parts of the gospel about that. Jesus berating the scribes and Pharisees for neglecting the weightier matters of the law in favor of ceremonial observance. But no, here something different is happening. Jesus reproves the Pharisee for not extending the basic courtesies of the hospitality of the time. No water for his feet, no anointing of his head with oil, no kiss of welcome. Something is operating here. Jesus is teaching us in the midst of everything else that's going on in this gospel, but Jesus is teaching us here not to neglect the common courtesies of the time. Not to say to ourselves, oh, don't sweat the small stuff. And it's all small stuff. How often have we heard that being said? No. Jesus is saying the small things, the small bits of courtesy and hospitality today are important. Once again, we see the convergence of three things together. You've heard me talk about this before. What Jesus says in the gospel, then the little way of Saint Therese of Lisieux to do even the small things well, and another point of convergence, of all things, the core values of the United States Air Force. Specifically, the core value, the third core value, excellence in all we do. To do everything as though it was of prime importance. Excellence in all we do. So this, once again, we have from this gospel passage, a very familiar one, the lesson from Jesus: do not neglect the little things. Do not neglect even the minor courtesies of day-to-day living. The little way, and excellence in all we do. Enough from me. Please rise.